Hello everyone, this is Princess Farron, and yeah, I can't believe I'm finally here. We're about to start the new expansion of Final Fantasy XIV, Dawntrail. So yeah, let's get into it. Okay, so we're here in the Foundation Annex. So yeah, let's get started. And the wait was so quick, the line was so quick this time. It went smoothly, apparently. I hope I'm not talking too early. Yeah, I'm a little excited. I don't know if it shows in my voice. I might be shaking a little bit. Okay, let's proceed. Oh, he just received word from Aaronville. Guild ship vessel. Okay. Oh, it's a new theme, a new music. Okay. Oh, it's inside. Yeah, enter the main hall. A little nervous, as I was saying. Okay. Oh, there's the map. Oh, this should be voice acted. Come on. Oh yeah, they'll kinda review this. So the nation of Tulial is in the midst of deciding its next ruler. As your chosen allies, we shall assist you during the rite of succession and support your bid to become Dawn Servant. In addition to that, Alphino and I have another objective. As part of its reconstruction, Garlemald seeks ways to reconcile and re-engage with its neighbors. By visiting Tural, we hope to learn more about how its myriad cultures interact with one another, how they find common ground, develop stronger ties, sort of insights that might help our friends in Ilsabad. But we'll pursue this goal in our own time. You can be assured that we'll give the contest all due attention. She's really toned. So serious, Craig. He has changed his mind. We won't make you don't serve it by standing here and talking about it. She looks like a fierce kitten. Look at the texture of the carpet. I think it looks different. I think even that is noticeable. Unless my eyes are playing tricks on me. I wonder if we'll depart very soon or not. If we'll still have to do a few quests here before heading out. Oh, they have already left for the harbor. Okay, I guess that answers my question. Charlie and his beautiful place. It has its unique charm.
Savoring the moment? I can feel your excitement, your eagerness to explore the unknown.
True words.
Well, for once, the fate of the world doesn't rest on our shoulders. We might even get a chance to enjoy ourselves.
Do not be so quick to relax. Oh, Tural may seem but a short sail away on a map. The vast seas between brim with peril. The treacherous waters of Shade's Triangle alone have claimed countless vessels. Even following the safe route plotted by Admiral Bufiswin herself, this will be no pleasure cruise.
Perhaps, but my voyage here was uneventful enough. Disappointingly so.
Either way, the two of you have first-hand experience, which will be of great comfort in the days ahead, I'm sure.
Aye, it's nothing new to us.
All aboard! We're casting off!
It's time. I trust you have everything you need?
Here we go.
And so does our ship cast off from the docks. We sail west, as Cattenram did some 80 years past,
Their parents were.
bound for the New World, known to her children as the continent of Tural.
The Americas.
Just wait, Papa. When this contest is said and done, it'll be your daughter who sits the throne. Me! Woklamat!
Smooth sailing so far?
Aye, so far so good. But this sea, she's a fickle one. Calm one moment, blowing a gale the next.
I'll take my rest while I can then.
We left port what seems an age ago now, and we've seen naught but open water ahead. I knew Tural was far, but it's another thing to really know. Speaking of which, some of our fellow passengers have made this trip before. Several times, in fact. I was able to learn a few things about Tuliolal and the right of succession. Since we still have a long way to go, why not have a chat with them yourself? I'm sure you have questions of your own. You look out across these same waters, grandfather.
She looks so tiny in such a huge vessel. Okay. Got it to pull those. Fire crystals, I'm assuming? Fontaine. Oh, this will be my first visit to Tural. Fontaine is the name. I was working at Times Aesthetics in Olda. Oh, you see, but my employment with them came to an end. That's why I visited Charlie and in the hopes of starting over. While I was attempting and failing to find a new job, I seized the chance to board this vessel when I overheard room for another passenger had suddenly opened up. I'm told the Dawn servant welcomes all regardless of origin, and so Tuliol seemed like the perfect place to begin anew. Hopefully things will be better this time. Before, you great and famous hero. I've had enough of playing the simpleton. There was a time when we took great pains to maintain the deception, but with more of you Eosians coming to Tural, it's become impractical. Besides, my mercenary days are over. Too many of our war band have fallen. And so, we head home to lick our wounds. Aww. My story. Well, since you asked, I wanted to retrace this historic journey of the great Kettendram. You know, the first Eosian to set foot on Tural, almost 80 years ago. The Mamorja leader is said to have welcomed Kettendram with open arms and sent him home with a bounty of silverware as a token of their friendship. But the real treasure was the crops he brought back. Botos, tomatoes, and corn, which spread across Eosia like wildfire. His grand adventure led to a culinary revolution. Tales say that Captain Ram returned to Tural several times after that, but his ship vanished during his last recorded voyage. He was never heard from again. That even a seasoned explorer like him could meet such an end is testimony to the ocean's peril. An adventurer, I presume? I am imagining myself based in Ulda's specialty imports and exports, Eosian and Turali both. If this is your first crossing the salt, as you say, do remember that the social morrows of Eosia are not necessarily the same as those of Ayanda. Consider this. It is not uncommon for the various races to be referred to instead by the names of certain clans. For the Mikoti, the Hetsaro, the Hrothgar, the Exbral, not because every member of a given clan is the same race, mind, but because many individuals of said race are associated with that clan. A fair assumption in certain cases, but take care not to give offense. Okay, that might be useful. Want to make a wager? We're taking bets on who will be next in this Dawntrail shining chair. There are 4 claimants in the right succession. Your young Wuklamat being one of them, of course. But from what the Mamolja bloke was telling us, the other 3 are all strong contenders. Not too many keen to risk their coin on the third promise. Oh, we can return to Old Charlian through there, even though we're in the middle of the ocean.
We're in for a proper storm, it seems.
I miss this music.
How's your stomach? Any better?
Doesn't sound like it.
I don't know what you mean. I don't get seasick.
Clearly.
I'm just feeling a little nauseous is all.
Isn't that what seasickness is?
Erenville, you were born in Tural, yes? Do many Viera live there?
The Shatona, as my people are called, have settlements mainly in the north, in Shaktural.
Shaktural.
And your family?
I know nothing of my father, not even his name. As for my mother...
Oh dear.
We're the teeth of the nomads! Reef that sail for the last snaps!
Oh
Of course it
dear.
didn't go smoothly. Yeah, they've already left a little hint here and there that it might not go smoothly.
When the elves on watch! This wind's too strong to take in your I'm going off the mast! We need help! Get him below decks first! Quickly! Before he's washed overboard!
Come, we should lend what aid we can.
Good thing Wuklamat is no longer nauseous.
I have not seen the ocean rage with such fury before or since.
That's terrifying, actually.
The heaving waves tossed our ship about like a toy, sending sailors tumbling.
Someone
The
grab it.
dauntless Alizé, quick to the rescue, was almost lost to the sea herself. Meanwhile, our champion rushed to deploy the vessel's magical defenses, and thereby shield us from the lightning.
That's
What an extraordinary life he must lead to be able to operate such a device with practiced ease.
oh, that's so scary. Even with the barrier.
Woklama, too, threw herself into the rescue efforts, though one might have mistaken her for another soul in distress.
Okay, she's
By
not
the
good.
time the unruly seas had calmed, our strength was all but spent, and we had yet to even glimpse the shores of Tural. In retrospect, of course, that battle against the storm would prove a fitting prelude to the coming contest for the throne.
Really? I wonder how the others are faring. The other... Well, let's call them scions. Each supporting their own contender to the throne. They have to go there by sea as well, so... Wow. Characters are looking good. Look at the hair. Wow. I gotta see if I when I have the opportunity, if I change his hairdo into the men bun. I don't know if it's already available or not. Oh, the smile. What is he seeing? Blue skies. Land too, or birds before land? It's BBL.
Morning.
Ah.
Joining us for some fresh air? Seems my belly has settled along with the weather, but I'll feel much better once we're on solid ground.
Poor thing.
Ugh. Can't be much farther now, can it?
The birds.
Seabirds. Land must be near. You need only hold out a while longer.
For a dark moment, I thought the ocean might swallow us. Glad to have my pessimism proven wrong.
In other good news, I examined the sailor who took a fall, and he's faring well. I'm sure he'll make a full recovery.
Good news indeed. If all's well, then we needn't delay in launching the landing boat. Ships have to lower anchors some way from shore. Too close, and they risk having their underbellies ripped open by the reefs that crowd Tuliola's coasts. Come.
He looks eager to To experience new adventures. It's got that look.
Thanks for bringing us all this way.
Ha! We only did what we were paid to do. Couldn't hardly set you adrift halfway. If anything, it should be us thanking you for helping us through that beast of a storm. As a matter of fact, everyone's starting to fancy your chances in the contest. At this rate, we won't be able to lay wagers no more.
No. They believe in her.
Then I better not let you down. Easy, stomach. Easy.
We're the last to board. If there's nothing left to say, then let's shove off, shall we?
Alice is looking so pretty. Oh, the clear waters. Ah. Oh, they do have a lot of corals there.
Blue seas, clear skies, and boundless possibilities. I dare say our destination will soon be in sight.
Enjoying yourself for a change?
Enjoying the breeze.
There, look, my friends. Behold the scene of our next great adventure.
Oh, let me see, let me see.
At last, we are come to the land you call the New World. To my home, Tural.
Oh, they're still far away. Look at that statue or temple or that structure. Dawntrail. Sparkles in gold. Ooh, jazzy. Yoctural, Tliolal. These names! Ah, she's finally assured and she's still not feeling relieved, not yet. Oh, so colorful! Yeah, we've seen this the trailer, right? But it's different experiencing it, so to speak.
Gods, I've seen cities with an impressive mix of cultures, but this is something else.
Is that a... No. I've never seen Vanu feathers in that color before.
You'll find much here you never knew existed. There may be a sea route now, but visitors to Tuliholal are still few and far between. And as we don't build seafaring ships, only a handful of Turali ever venture abroad.
You should think about it.
Mamulja sellswords mostly. Those willing to play the fool sail with Lominsan merchants to secure employment in Eorzea.
I suppose that makes us a rare sight in your country.
rare and currently undocumented. Were there some forms we should fill out or...
Yeah, like in old Charlian.
Forms? Did you forget who you're traveling with?
There's someone coming.
You are outsiders? Visitors to Tural?
We are.
Our nation is soon to hold a right of succession to choose its next dawn servant. We will not abide interference from foreign agents seeking to foment trouble. What brings you to Tuli Yolal?
I can answer that. These fine people are allies in my succession bid.
Third promise. If you vouch for them, then all is well. Of course.
Please, accept our apologies.
No need to bow and scrape. That our soldiers are so diligent in their duties fills me with pride.
We'll be continuing our patrol then.
Quite a nice mix of races and all that.
Well, well. You really are a figure of authority here.
Are you
It's not
suggesting
anything.
I don't look the part?
It's not that you don't look the part. It's like you don't. act the
Anyway, first things first.
part. Tour guide?
I bid you welcome to Tuli Yolal.
Actually, Hyolal. Okay. Hyolal. Finally, he's moving. My warrior of light. He looks different. He definitely looks like a lot better in this expansion. Ooh, so many people. And where would Ernville be? Okay, here he is. Safe and sound. You have arrived in Tupiol. You can return to the city at any time by speaking with a swarthy sailor in Scholar's Arbor in Old Charlian. Diplomat. Yeah, that's why I was talking about a tour guide. Who's going to be our tour guide? Or, yeah, we just explore on our own. Okay. If you're up to it. Followers. Oh, come on. Yes, you do. assist you. Enjoy your wanderings. Are you sure? No. You should feel fine now. You've been on solid ground for quite some time now. Okay. Let's see if I don't lose sight of her. Right. Am I supposed to talk to Lamar again? Okay. Oh, they're already following. Okay. Because sometimes we had to talk to them again. Oh. This is Bayside Bevy, Tuliolo's largest marketplace. Being right on the harbor, everything from fresh fish to imported wares go directly to the shelves. Anything you want, they most likely have. Alright, I should mention that here in Tuliolo we buy things with Pel, a currency that the Pelu Pelu created. But don't worry, more and more trade is coming in from Eosia, so most shops are happy to accept your guild. There's also Mickey, another market to the east of here, but that can wait for another time. I have other places I want to share first. Next we'll head back a bit, then northwards up the stairs to a certain plaza. I can't wait to see the look on your faces. Pretty, isn't it? Oh, an etherite. Let's talk to her first. What do you think of that, huh? Goodness me, you have etherite in Tulihola. I think I told you before, but my brother Koana spent 3 years studying in Shalian. He fell in love with the nation and its ways and brought back to us the knowledge of etherite construction. Papa warmed me to the idea at once. Had one built immediately. Did you do the tuning thing? If you're ready to continue, we'll head down again and then up the slope to the right. Right at the top is the gate which leads to Shock Tural. Let's make a stop at Bright Bloom Post on the way though. That's the headquarters for the Lance Guard. Yay! Okay. Nice view. We have a lot of narrow winding streets that roll up the sides of the mountain. As you can see, though, the builders made sure the city's main thoroughfares were wide enough to accommodate wagons. Trudging up and down all these slopes and stairs is exhausting. I understand now why Kulomok has her endless endurance. Wauya Hadza. We are Bright Bloom Post. The soldiers stationed here are responsible for defending Tuliholol and preserving the peace. The Lance Guard are led by our nation's strongest warrior, and so naturally Papa has commanded them since the beginning. At least until 3 years ago when Zoral Ya took over as commander. The title is no empty honor, it means the first promise is considered equal to the Dawn Servant in martial strength. Meanwhile, I haven't even managed to... Well, I'll discuss my brothers and their accomplishments later. Alfino and Alize should be around to hear it too. Come on, it's time I show you the Skygate. It's right on the northern end of Talon March. Look at the colors. They're training here. Well, it's different from everything they have presented to us so far, so yeah. The trees look quite nice. And add like a touch of vibrant colors. impressive, that cave. Ooh, it's huge. Massive, isn't it? And on the other side is an equally massive bridge to match. Both were constructed by a race of giants, the Yok-Hui. Strictly speaking, Tural is actually two separate continents. Yok-Tural, the southern lands of the mother, and Shok-Tural, the northern lands of the father, which lie beyond the bridge. Legends say it used to be one great landmass. Long, long ago, the two gods fought a titanic battle, and one threw the other to the ground. The impact was so devastating as to split the continent in twain. Familiar sounding tale, I am put in mind of the conflict between Hydaelyn and Zodiac. But getting back to Shok-Tural, those lands are also part of the Tulihola nation, correct? That's right. Isn't my father incredible? He united the peoples of two continents into a single nation. The many clans of Tural had been at war for generations. It was only when Papa traveled the lands and put a stop to the immediate conflicts that we finally had peace. And that's the main reason I want to win the throne, so I can preserve the peace he built. But I see you're more interested in what's behind the gate and hearing about my aspirations. Crossing the bridge to Shok-Tural requires a special travel pass. Unfortunately, they won't issue any new permits until the rite of succession is over. I promise to get you one when I'm Dawn Servant, but until then, we'll just have to wait. Will they, really? Then I'll make sure you win, mark my words. You really mean that? Woe to anyone who stands between you and adventure. We must have covered half the city by now. Tulihola isn't like any other place I've visited. I'm thoroughly enjoying myself. What did we get? Oops. $145. What do we have here? Huh. 645, 100, I'm crazy. Yeah, we don't need this. Face wear. Oh, this is new. Okay, I'll leave it here for now. For another class, I don't need it. Or I can put it. Oh no, this one is filled because I fill it with stuff. Let's leave it here. I'll decide on which class I should use it. We'll head west next, towards the Orchard's Dawn. The dirigible landing is on the way. You have dirigibles too. Tulihola certainly doesn't want for methods of travel. I get by. Now, if you've seen enough of this area, let me know and we'll continue on. Ah, now we have to talk to her again. But wait a minute, let me just take a look around here. Can we enter these? Let me just try it. No, it's closed. Never mind. Okay, let's go again. many people here. I'm still struggling to conceive how one could construct an entire city on the side of a mountain. This was originally the site of the Yokyui Temple. The giants built it when they were first making the bridge to Shaktural to appease the god who slumbers in the great ocean trench. After the Yokyui withdrew, the temple stood empty for centuries. So when Papa was establishing his new nation, he saw a structure he could refurbish into a palace, sitting practically in the center of Tural. He gathered artisans to do the work, and the houses they built for themselves became the foundation of the city you see today. Speaking of houses, we'll be passing through the Resplendent Quarter, the biggest residential district in Tuliol. We climb this set of stairs here, all the way up. Oh, just wanna praise that so far it's going so smoothly. Oh, look at that! It's a tiny one! His laughter. Papa's palace is called Fulok Shonsha, which roughly translates to invincible resilience. You probably want to take a closer look, but we'll be coming back here later. Let's move on for now. The sheer scale of this place is incredible. I wonder what that carving at the top represents. Balcony. Not a bad view either. Oh, look at that. Can I take Nah. Let's move on. Trying to get a hold of myself in terms of taking the screenshots. I'm trying to get a grip. Oh! It's an orchard or something. So this is the Resplendent Quarter. What manner of people live here? Oh, we have residents from all the Yogg-Toral clans. Mamolja, Xbral, Pelupelu, Moblin, Hanuhanu. We also have Tonawatwa, Petsharo and Shetona who moved south from their ancestral lands in Shaktural. In essence, it's a gathering of people from every corner of Tural. A true representation of Tuliola's diverse character. The adornments on each building contribute to the eclectic cultural aesthetic. It's all so beautiful. I'm glad you think so. Come, we continue down the stairs. Okay. Where are you cultivating here? Garden, but okay. Grow strong, my pretties. Oh, it's a little water, a little lake or something. Is it open? It is. Yeah. Little hearth going on here. Oh, this is the bedroom. Okay, we got an idea. What, we just jump? Really? And here are our dirigibles. Not bad, huh? I hear other nations use airships to sail the skies, but you only find balloons in Tuliolal. We have them for the exact same reason as Aetherites. Koana brought back the plans from Sharian, and Papa thought them fantastic and commissioned their construction. This was around 3 years ago. Since that time, we've added flights to other settlements. Trade with frontier communities has never been easier. But that's enough about dirigibles. The Arch of the Dawn awaits. Here are they. Quite big too. Oh! Yeah, I should explore a little more to find other ether shards. Actually. Oh, cute! Oh, alpaca stables. Here we don't have chocobos, here we have alpacas. Cute. Adorable addition. Okay. Oh, and I've already been playing for an hour. Time flies. This is it, the Arch of the Dawn. When the giants were still here, it was known as the Yogg-Tural Landgate. But when Papa founded Tuliolal, everyone began using its present name in honor of his great achievement. Through this gate is Kozama Uka, the wetlands out of the city. Depending on what the right of succession asks of us, we might end up going in that direction. Kozama Uka, the name alone is intriguing. Speaking of which, what were those fluffy animals we passed earlier? That one hurt. Ah, those are alpacas, fearsome four-legged things. Fearsome? They seemed quite placid to me. You learn soon enough, Kyle. You learn soon enough. What happened to her? But forget the alpacas. I have something far more important to show you. Come along. Let me just see if there's an Etherite nearby. Oh no. There isn't. Okay. Morrow's measure. If you wish to learn the history of Tulial, then look no further. These stone pillars, you mean? What is special about this pillars, if I may ask? At a glance, they might look like ordinary stone decorations, but if you take a really good look, you'll see there's something much more interesting. Pictures? Wait. No, these are glyphs. They seem to tell a series of stories, many of them featuring a two-headed Mamolcha. Then this must be... That's right, it follows the exploits of my father, Kulwol Chacha, and his journey to unite our lands. We call it the Tulihalal Saga. The deeds he performed and the bonds he forged, all immortalized in stone. There's no better way to learn how Tulihalal came to be. Study them as long as you like. Moblins. Yes, let's proceed. Okay, let go. Let me just check. Lay of eyes. Blank pillar. Lay of gold. Urkupacha. Ah, Vale Garmanda. No, I didn't want it to end. Oh. Okay. Leave proof. Yes, thank you. We have. Glad to hear it. You know, I feel awfully hungry all of a sudden. No surprises there, seeing I couldn't keep anything down for a while. But now I think I'm ready to eat again. So let's go and have ourselves a bite of a local delicacy. Come, I'll take you to the best restaurant in the city. Food always reminds me of Brahatia. I like the sound of that. We are all of the same mind then. Pretty. Oh, it's here. Oh, we need to check something. Have you ever had tacos? Have you ever had tacos? They're a Tulihalo classic. A big crunchy shell made from corn flour and fill it with meat and salad. A lot of shops still sell them, but I like how they make here at Expaliati's best. And I need one line in front of me right now. Let's head downstairs and place an order with old Brook Evil. Oh, their names. Oh, it's cute! It's right by the beach! Oh, come on, this is cute! Oh. Okay, let's go there.
Brook Evil!
Brook Evil.
My companions must sample your heavenly tacos. One for each of us, please.
Heavenly tacos. That's a cute.
Right away, promise. And I'll pack them tight with my choicest feelings. Only the best for you and your friends.
Got a lot of fruits there.
Did you hear the silver scares are back? Seems their overseas foray ended in disaster. More than half their warband is missing, including their leader.
I wonder if the others are...
Aye. And now keen to rebuild their broken reputations, the survivors seek the Golden City. A fool's errand. How many hopefuls have disappeared in search of that fable? They should count their lucky stars they came home alive at all.
The legend of the Golden City is well known here, I take it.
It is,
pigment.
but as no one's ever seen it, many question if there is any truth to the tale. Like our skeptical Erinville.
I can't imagine the Dawn Servant would request a formal survey for a place that doesn't exist.
Wow. There's like a huge improvement in the face of the Warrior of Light. It's very different.
Now to find a spot with a
really
pleasant view to
tell the
enjoy our
difference.
crunchy spoils.
And she looks great too. Look like her fur looks soft, especially on her face. Oh wow.
Oh,
What? Who? Why?
oh.
Aww.
If it isn't the third promise.
Oh, no.
I don't know these ones. New salt.
Dredge from foreign waters is my guess, brother.
Of course, that's it. Wuklamat is so afraid of the coming contest that she went crying for special help.
Was there something you wanted, Bakul Jaja?
The third promise remembers us! Such an honor!
Aw, she was so eager to eat her taco.
Glory on your name, brother.
And on yours, brother.
I know my rivals for the throne. Nothing more.
Another child of the Dawn Servant?
No, this brute.
We have no ties to their farce of a family. Unlike the sneevling house cat, we are blessed siblings, the elevated chosen. We alone are fit to succeed Golul Jaja as Dawn Servant.
All peoples are equal in Tulihiola. Your heritage gives you no greater claim to the throne.
Ha! Shall we test that idea here and now? See if your strength is equal to ours.
None of this has any bearing on the right of succession, correct? Best not waste your energies on pointless scuffles.
The kitten comes to the house cat's defense.
Ugh, these guys are annoying.
Pathetic. Since when was our nation overrun by mewling weaklings?
Listen to me, you.
A two-headed mamulja. I knew of them, but that's the first I've seen in the flesh.
Some get it into their twin heads that they're destined to follow in my father's footsteps. So they travel to distant lands to hone their battlecraft. Those are likely the ones you've heard about.
Are there other two-headed claimants?
No, just Bakul Jaja. Even in Tural, his kind are far from common. The Mamulja people largely belong to one of three clans. The Hubigo, the Bunewa, and the Dopro. Every once in a great while, a two-headed offspring is born from a union between the brown-scaled Hubigo and the blue-scaled Bunewa. The child grows to possess immense strength, both physical and magical.
Blessed siblings indeed.
Forget them. Let's go and buy more tacos. I can think of nothing better to rid me of this bad taste in my mouth.
Aw.
Enjoying your tour of the city, I trust. We've seen our share of notable sights and took a moment to rest. As such, we're ready to present ourselves at the palace for the rite of succession. Shall we meet you there?
The palace it is. I'll let Wuklamart know. Destiny calls. Perhaps we can return for more tacos later?
Aww.
So it goes.
Aw, poor thing. book. There we go. Oh, look at that. Cute fountain. This reminds me of one of the cities in Tomb Raider. Ooh, the crowd. Okay, there she is. You made it! Good, then we're all here. I'm still hungry enough to eat a whole russet colibri, but the gods that won't wait for us forever. How does it look? Oh, okay. Okay, let's go. Holding a pair of unruly curls. Is that a good thing or a bad thing? And like, is he going to react well or have a super positive reaction? Or like, gonna go... Hush! Everything is explosive here. Look at his face. It's a lot more realistic now. Oh, look who it is! Is this Gideon? Ooh.
Estinian? When did he get here?
Word.
Not the point. Why is he here?
Why are you here?
Oh, you know this man? Whenever my father spots a promising opponent, he invites them to Sunperch to duel. Pressing duties or no, he can't resist a good fight.
So the one Estinian is crossing blades with.
It's your father. Wow! Man, he's powerful.
That would do, Spearman. I will receive my darling daughter. Know that you are the strongest I fought in many a moon, if not longer. It is the privilege of a life long lived to face such a formidable soul.
If it's formidable you want, then look no further than that man there.
Oh. Wow. Wow.
I see you, warrior.
I see you. I see you too. I see him too.
We had no idea you meant to visit Tyrrell.
I've seen what lies east. This time I chose west.
And thus did our itinerant dragoon make his travel plans.
You witnessed
Yeah,
our
he's-
bout. If you thought he was fearsome, that was with one head dozing.
I'm not sure I understand.
The old man has been feeling his years. The uncovered side is the head of resolve, and age has only deepened his love for combat. But the head of reason, wiser of the two, sleeps more and more these days. As I understand it, the veil helps with the restoration of his magical energies.
Enough about me, Lamati. I want to hear of your adventures.
Lamachi.
A term of endearment. It's what my family calls me.
I like it better.
Oh. When last did we see you in the palace? Greetings, Solonesh.
It's Erenville now, Dawn Servant. I took the name while abroad, and have since grown accustomed to it.
Sounds like he's hiding something.
Erenville, then. And these others? I assume are Lamati's recruited allies. Ha! Old-tempered still. Yet as much as I'd enjoy testing their mettle, the hour of the right is at hand. I will summon the other claimants at once.
Well, don't fight just right now? Are you serious?
Then I shall leave you to it.
But...
Good fortune, my friends.
We're not ready. We just arrived there. Didn't even get the chance to taste the tacos. No. We're not ready to fight. Or are just think they're just going to meet? Don't they already know one another? I don't know. The other one is alone.
Claimants are assembled. The first promise, Zorolja. The second promise, Ona.
Oh.
The third promise, Uklamat.
That guy.
And lastly, the chosen of Mamuk, Bakul Jaja.
Whatever.
You four will compete in the right of succession, the outcome of which will decide who takes my place as Dawn Servant. I am not the man I once was. My wiser half sleeps the days away, and it is time I yield my position. But mine is a torch that has never been passed. Tuliyollal is young, and so I look to thee always for inspiration. The rite of succession, the means by which the autarch of Mamuk was chosen. Only the two-headed were deemed fit for this contest. But the Tuliyollal I built is a nation of many peoples. Our leader needn't have two heads, nor be a Mamulja at all. So I gave the right of claimant not only to the son I sired, but to my adopted children as well. Yet the opportunity to rule was still not equal. That is why a recent tournament offered a place in the contest as the winning prize.
Yeah.
Now you have
So
us
much
to
drill.
compete against.
Drizzly.
Though it seems the one head was already too afraid to face us in the tournament.
What?
Our brother was in Shok Tural leading the Landsguard on a campaign to eradicate a Tural Vidral. Anyone with sense would know he was too busy for games.
Now for the part you've been waiting to hear. The nature of the contest itself.
Her mouth is slightly agape.
To triumph in the right of succession, and thereby claim our nation's throne, you must travel the lands of Yoktural and find the City of Gold.
Oh. Okay.
If I may, Father.
Yes, you may.
Speak, Kona.
The Golden City is an ancient Turali legend, but after so many failed attempts to find it, the story has become more fairy tale than fact. If you would charge us with such a quest, are we then to assume you have proof of the city's existence?
It's a fair question.
I offer us proof, my unbroken word, for I have seen it with my own 4 eyes.
When?
The city's real. All those years.
This was before the founding of Tuliyollal. I traveled the lands of Tural with my companions, and we ended our journey at the gates to the Golden City. I mean to have you do the same, but in order to achieve victory proper, you'll need to break the seal I put in place.
It's part of the challenge.
Bring them.
I'm afraid if the two-headed contended won, they would start discriminating the other races. Tablets? Or the same one as depicted on the
The Tuliyola saga.
You will retrace the path I walked to unite our peoples, step by step. Along the way, 7 chosen electors will be waiting to measure your worth.
So they'll fight, alright.
Earn their keystones by performing the feats they ask of you.
Not necessarily fighting, I mean, not always.
Once you've fitted each of the 7 tablets with the keystone, you'll have the key to unlock the seal on the Golden City's gates.
So the contest is in stages, none of which can be skipped by rushing to the ultimate objective.
Exactly. Exciting, isn't it?
Martial tournaments, hunting festivals, and now this? You do so love your contests, Papa.
Were I a few years younger, I would have joined in myself, giving you a proper challenge. You may think the ride is tedious or nonsensical, or both, but I am yielding our nation's throne. Let me have this final indulgence.
A waste of time. Just name Bakunja just successor and be done with it.
Are you afraid, Bakul Chacha?
The rite of succession begins now. I'll be watching you progress with great interest. And Clemens, remember to collect your tablets before you leave.
She's going to ask.
You are one of Lamachi's allies. Speak freely.
I am Cryle Baldessian, representative of the students of Baldessian. My name is perhaps familiar to you?
What will he say?
It would seem you sent this letter to my order some years ago. The ink has since faded and much of the writing is illegible. Even so, we managed to determine the essence of it. A request to investigate the Golden City. Included with the correspondence was this earring. A fairy tale and a piece of jewelry were enough to convince my grandfather to sail halfway across the world. So there is surely some greater mystery at work here. On behalf of the students, I've come to seek clarification on the matter. Have you any knowledge you might share with me?
No, not at this time.
Aww.
I have tasked the claimants with finding the Golden City. To fulfill your request would afford one of them an unfair advantage in the right of succession.
She looks so sad.
But once the contest is decided, I plan to entrust the entire truth to my successor. If you want to hear it, then you had best help Lamachi win.
Very well, Dawn Servant. On my honor as a student of Baldessian, I will find your Golden City. Thank you for hearing my petition.
How gorgeous she is.
How about that? She's grown into a remarkable young woman. You should be proud, Galov.
So you really knew her grandfather. Oh, so many people. It's so colorful.
Too late to change your mind now, I suppose. But are you sure you wish to be part of this?
What's your deal, Erenville?
Our third promise is not wont to take no for an answer. Though you may have agreed to help, I worry that you were swept up in her relentless enthusiasm. Or perhaps you've been lured by the glory of the Golden City. Either way, this contest for the throne will place you and yours at the heart of political turmoil. If you are second-guessing your decision, tell me now. This may be my last chance to help you withdraw.
Life is a series of journeys, my friend, and there's no telling what awaits us on the long road. But what's important is to be true to yourself as you walk it. Only then can we hope to be content when we arrive at the end of one and step forward into another.
Where is Graha? He deserves to eat tasty tacos too. I've made my decision and I mean to see it through.
Is that so? I will speak no more of it then. As for my own involvement, I can no longer conduct myself as a mere guide, I think. Not after the Dawn Servant's revelation.
Yeah, spit it out. The excitement!
Here they come!
It's Saralja!
Such a fearsome mien. Make no mistake, there goes Tuliola's mightiest warrior.
First promise, our village needs aid. The cold weather stunts our crops, and the children of our village go hungry. Once you ascend the throne, I beg of you, grant my people new lands, please!
Serelja.
Take heart, tiller of the soil. The resilient son, blood heir to the Dawn Servant, has heard your pleas.
I don't know if he means it or not, but at least he didn't ignore him.
Soralja, the first promise and commander of the Landsguard. Serelja, the palaceer. As he was so careful to remind the crowd, Soralja is indeed the natural child of Gulul Jaja.
And Resilient Son, is that another title, like the first promise?
After a fashion. Common knowledge has it that two-headed Mamulja cannot sire children. Yet Soralja was born all the same, with the head of Resolve's features and the head of Reason's scales. An extraordinary example of life's unyielding resilience.
And a warrior's reticence. He says little, but the way he moves... I know a hardened soldier when I see one.
He's a natural swordsman, a gift he inherited from his father. Some even say that the son has already surpassed the sire. Should he come to power, the first promise means to employ that martial prowess in the conquest of foreign lands. For this, he and his supporters have been labeled expansionists. This puts him in direct opposition to Wuklamat, who advocates for the preservation of peace. You may recall that she spoke of a claimant who cannot be allowed to rule. That is Soralja, the warmonger.
Kyle, are you alright?
The echo. It gave me a glimpse into Zoralja's ambitions, deep and unknowable like an abyss, yet at the same time a roaring, unquenchable fire. It was a trifle terrifying, to be frank.
Wow, he's confident. The way he walks.
Second promise! You must bring us more marvelous conveniences! More dirigibles and trains and the like! We need you in charge to make trading easier! The elders, they complain and complain about abandoning tradition. But we're not like them, afraid of everything foreign and new. You have our wholehearted support. With your ingenuity and knowledge, you're sure to win the contest.
Forgive me, but the rite of succession is barely begun. I will hear your petitions if and when I am named Dawn Servant. If you will excuse me.
Plain spoken, as always. That's Arcona. Practical to a fault.
Here we have Kona, the second promise, who spent time as a pupil at Charlian's own studium.
Now that you mention it, I think I did see him in the halls once or twice. There was nothing to suggest he was Turali, much less from a royal family.
That was by design. He forwent his usual garb and took an Eorzean name to avoid attention.
So it was Kona who introduced the dirigibles. And the railway too, given what we just heard.
In furtherance of his goal, to enrich Tuliolal with every bright notion he learned of in Charlian. He is the hope of those who prize innovation.
Doesn't sound too bad.
As aloof as he may seem, Kona and Wuklamat actually get along rather well. They bicker and banter as only close siblings do.
Shouldn't she be next since she's the third promise?
How gracious of you all to cheer the lesser Clavans.
What, he's threatening the crowd?
Oh, come now.
Hey.
What are you afraid of? I'm no different from your Dawn servant. That my kind should reign is Mamulja tradition, and has been so since before there was a Tuliola. I'll brush aside your feeble contenders, and then you'll see who deserves your fealty.
Well said, brother.
The Mamulja have finally found peace in Tuliolal. A pity those fanatics are intent on keeping that tradition alive.
The chosen of Mamuk, Bakul Jaja, winner of the recent martial tournament, and the only claimant not of the Dawn's promise. His strength is undeniable, but you see how he is. A few devoted Mamulja are his only supporters.
What would he do with the throne should he win it?
His policies and so forth. I doubt he's thought much beyond winning the contest itself, but one thing seems certain. If he does become Dawn Servant, he will see the Mamulja exalted as the ruling class, and all others forced into subservience.
Exactly.
Sounds like another that cannot be allowed to rule.
Exactly.
We wish for one thing and one thing only, Third Promise. To abide together in harmony with our neighbors whom we love in this land we share. It is our way, the Turoli way.
Galul Jaja built for us this peaceful nation, and we beg you to preserve it.
You have my word. I won't let your pleas go unanswered.
Why did most of the people left before she arrived?
Until Tuliolal was founded some 80 years ago, this continent was ravaged by war. The eldest among us remember that dark era, and they are Wuklamat's most ardent supporters.
Apologies, it's hard to get away. This is Namika, my childhood nursemaid. She's been like a mother to me my whole life. I told her it wasn't necessary, but she insisted on seeing us off.
I place our precious Third Promise into your care.
Did you know Wuklamat was taking part in the rite of succession?
Of the Dawn's Promise? I thought it was only Zoralja and Kona. If she has any accomplishments to her name, I've yet to hear them.
Compared to the two Mamulja, she pales in martial prowess. And then there's Kona, who's far and away the most educated of the bunch. I hate to say it, but it's hardly a competition.
Yeah?
Better, Wuklamat. I have never thought of you as the lesser sibling. Your brothers may excel in their respective ways, but you boast qualities that both lack. A strength that is yours alone. Having cared for you for so long, I should know.
Thank you, Namika.
This guy looks like Leslie from Final Fantasy XIV. Anyway,